Alright, what's up everyone? Ace here. Gonna show off
Mega Man X Legacy Collection.
exactly Mega Man X collection. I didn't need to even introduce it. Perfect. No, but yeah, as part of my first little dabble into Let's Plays, I'm gonna try and do one of my favorite series here. It's Mega Man X. We'll be starting with the Legacy collection for this. I do have the PS2 remake as well as some of the original games when they were released, but I'm not going to use those, or at least don't plan to, for this Let's Play. Not that there's anything wrong with them, and I could potentially get the equipment to record them. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do them as like a bonus, or maybe a stream online, but for this series, we're just going to do the Mega Man Legacy X collection. So, let's get started. And we'll get started with the first game, Mega Man X. For these runs, I'm not going to use the Rookie Hunter mode. That basically just makes the game easier. For the earlier games, I think X 1 through 4, basically if you fall in a pit, you won't die, and I think you have unlimited lives, so you don't have to worry about game overing. But other than that, relatively still the same game. I'm not going to use that feature. The games are relatively easy enough to where that's not really needed. So, and I'm also going to play the regular versions, the regular versions, not the regular versions. I guess they wouldn't be. The regular versions would be the Japanese versions, huh? But no, I'm gonna actually use the North American or U.S. releases of the games. So we'll do those that are titled Mega Man X. So that's what my plans are. Maybe I'll show off some of the Rockman stuff in like a bonus stream or something like that. But yeah, for this, it's just gonna be traditional Mega Man X. So. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. So, right away here, to avoid stretching, so if you press the touchpad on the PlayStation 4 controller, it brings up this menu here, which allows you to edit some of the settings, such as Rookie Hunter mode, turning that off and on, looking at the old manual, adjusting the screen size to make it full size if you want, or the original size, adjusting the filter settings on the sprites, the wallpapers, restarting or exiting the game. I don't mess with any of the settings. I pretty much leave them as the default. So let's continue. About this. And this intro just kind of goes over the beginning portion here. Dr. King. Not the Dr. Light from the earlier series. At least not that I know of. I'll remember him for later. Yeah, this new Mega Man is vastly upgraded. And of course, we're the first of a generation of robots that have the ability to think and feel for themselves and make their own decisions. Oh no, end of the world! So basically, to prevent X from killing humans, or harming them in any way, he was put to sleep for 30 years to safely confirm that he wouldn't kill people. And according to this message, it seems as though the person who worked on him wouldn't be able to see him when he was fully set up and ready to go. And just asked that the castle not be disturbed. Okay. Ah, Thomas Light. So yeah, Mega Man X was created by Thomas Light. the second Mega Man created by him that I know of. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's another one before them, but alright. Now let's actually get into the game here. There's a password system that lets you go to different parts of the game, and that was kind of like the save feature if you were on the NES or SNES. Hey, no, we're not going through that. There's an options here. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, you can change some of the options if you want. Sound from stereo to mono, which I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can do that. You can also play some of the soundtrack from the game and sound effects as well from the game from this by adjusting the number and pressing the options button. And to avoid spoilers, I'm not going to play any of that, but you can do that if you want. Let's get into the game. Alright, let's fully get started. And we're just dropped into the action. Let's go. Pretty simple enemies, just spam. Those guys like to destroy the highway here. Yeah, see? And those are bottomless pits, so definitely don't fall down. Got pretty good pellets of energy. Those are life energy pellets, so if you take damage, like I just did, shouldn't have, you can get regenerated quite easily. But obviously we're at full now, so we're not going to get it. Those blue things that I'm picking up, that I just picked up, is energy, but we don't have a use for that yet. And one of our first, I guess, side bosses, or midway stage bosses, mini bosses. Yeah. Here he is again. He's not really a boss, he's just more of a stronger enemy. But just a few well placed with the buster will take him down easily. Again, all these are bottomless pits, so be careful not to fall. And new to Mega Man, he can scale walls, unlike the classic version. And we got one of the most annoying enemies in the game. These guys. Yep. And these guys, I'm gonna take that, go up his top part, and take for a ride. Alright. Neat trick with this here. If you take one of these into this section here, you have one less of these to fight. And you saw that health pellet there. I could have picked it up, but there's a special sequence here that kind of just slows down. I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win! I promise you! Ah, we lost. Yeah, it's a scripted fight. You have to get hit by that orb attack that. And he only uses that when you're low on health, so have to do that. Otherwise, you'll just die. There's no way to actually kill him at this point. Or worthless piece of scrap. What? Well, just you wait. Let me get out of this thing. I can certainly. Oh, wait, what? Ah. Well, he can kill you, or you can just run away with your tail beat. Or your armor between your legs. Yeah, I guess not. And here's where we get our official name, X. So yeah, he's officially named X. But yeah, that machine that we fought was named Vile, basically, and he was bred for war, whereas X was kind of a general purpose robot. And apparently, we still have some more potential that we can get. Okay. And apparently Zero, which this guy's name is, by the way, knows a lot more than we do about ourselves. And apparently he's actually fairly powerful. Sigma's Fortress. Okay. Remember the Sigma for later. Alright. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, he's gonna scout ahead and we gotta find a way to power ourselves up. Now, if you were using the Super Nintendo version, you definitely would want to write down this code, so that way you could save your progress. The more modern games have the save feature down at the bottom. I believe the PS2 remake has it right there. In this game, you just simply go hit save and hit yes, and there you go, you're saved. Whereas the PS2 version takes you to like a separate menu to save your progress. So, well, anyway. So, we got our 8 robot masters, as you can see. I accidentally selected that guy's stage. If you select the stage here at this point without defeating any of the robot masters, you have to basically restart. Or either restart the game or die 3 times, basically. So that's what I ended up doing. Let's continue on here. So you don't get like a permanent game over, but you would, any progress you had in the stage kind of gets reset. So if you were at like the final part of a boss or something like that, you basically have to start that stage all over and get back to it. Thankfully, this game is relatively easy, so it's not that hard. But yeah, 8 different stages. Kind of unique to this game here is we got a little bit of extra detail that we can get. So this is the actual full map where all these robot masters kind of roam around. Later Mega Man games will have a better detailed map to kind of see the area where these robot masters are. We also have a spec, which will go over some various details of the robots. And, they're kind of interesting. So we'll go ahead and go over the specs of the first person that we're going to go with, is Chill Penguin. So, guy's a pretty hefty guy for being so short. But he uses ice attacks. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any ice abilities here, but we'll see what we can do. So that's where he is on the map. And that's an overall look of what his stage looks like. Alright, so let's begin. Chill Penguin. Let's go. Yeah, love the soundtrack. It is very nice. These guys like to toss, and then those guys up top like grenades, and wow. And those bunnies like to fire robots. Thankfully, we took down the guy that was shooting those stupid things at us with his hammer. I'm just gonna ignore that guy. There we go. Now, I could speed through this, but I'm gonna take it as casual can go. What somebody would do in a casual playthrough. I might do a speed playthrough of this, but yeah. So, basically, got this area. This area we might come back to later for grinding purposes, we'll just say. But yeah, you got the classic fats, and these spiky rolly things that basically blow up out of a charge shot. By the way, to do a charge shot, you just hold down the square button or whatever the attack button is for you. And boom. Alright. I could have cleared that without doing that, but yeah, I did it anyway. Hello. And basically these guys reappear each level you go up. Yeah. Dang it. Thankfully they're not here. A little bit more annoying. And what's that? Dr. Light? What? Yeah, I come. To bring you to your grave. Wait, but you're probably already in your grave. Yeah, you gave me a choice. And I think I chose the right path. Blowing up people. Well, you should have known better by now. With all of Dr. Wiley's schemes, you should have already known. Okay, so you thought I might need something special. Sorry if I went a little too fast there. Okay, so there's more capsules like this. Okay, what about these capsules? Oh, okay. So they increase the powers. Okay. Ooh, beyond anything the world has ever seen before? Okay, got me excited. Step into this capsule and we'll receive an acceleration. Oh, okay. And it'll boost your speed. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and go in. Sweet. Probably literally one of the best upgrades you get in the game. And there's no special way you could, and it's real easy to get. So yeah, you press circle, which is the dash feature, and you can dash. And now the initial acceleration has like a set distance, but you can mash it constantly to keep on going. Oh, it just disappeared? What the? I didn't know it disappeared. That's kind of new. Anyway, you can also dash and jump, so you can dash further to reach places you wouldn't be able to reach just by doing this. So it's a lot of movement tech in this game versus other games. Honestly, which is why I like it. And there we go. It was so fast, but that sound effect was us getting a life up from one of the enemies. Sometimes they can drop one, and it looks in the shape of a Mega Man head, basically. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna start combining that to get further. Here's our first taste of armor suit, like Vile was using. You can jump, you can dash. You don't have option to use your buster, but you can punch things like that. And here, I think if you do a normal jump, it's kind of a dicey jump. So I'm actually gonna do a dash jump. So I'm actually gonna go jump. So just press circle the dash and then press the jump, and while holding right, and you'll be fine. For me, I typically combine the two. And we got our first little test here. Oh yeah, you can also dash by pressing the right or left twice in that direction, like that. But I like the single button press. In order to exit the vehicle, just press up on the D-pad. And normally I do that when jumping. Now there's something over there to the top, like a secret, and we can get up there, but well, the secret itself is kind of locked, so we'll remember that for later. We got these snowballs. These green guys are causing. There we go. There we go. Can be tricky to get through without taking damage, but it's doable. And we got our first boss here. Shooting stores. Chill Penguin. Pretty easy boss. Yeah, he'll try to jump from one side to the room to land on you. He'll try that. He's invincible while he does this tackle move across the floor. He'll also try and summon some penguins here. Oh! I should have jumped around the wall. He can also freeze you with that, so it's gotta definitely make sure you avoid that attack. You can also throw ice at you. Yeah. He's got the works. But he's not that hard. You can also jump on there. You can shoot him while he's up there. Oh, I got frozen. Yeah, that's what he tries to do, is freeze you and then send those at you. So if you avoid it, you shouldn't have to worry about that at all. Overall, he's a really easy boss. I probably could have killed him without taking damage, but wasn't really trying that hard to not take damage. So. Oh shoot! I forgot to go over it. We got the shotgun, ice shotgun. So there we go. Here's the code. I think you can actually use this code in the NES version or SNES version. So if you want to follow along and see right where I'm at, feel free to go ahead and use that code and you'll be good. Now the next boss is kind of tricky. The reason why I did that is obvious, to get the dash upgrade. The next boss is kind of up to the player and their comfort with the game. Some people like to go and take on Storm Eagle, since there's an upgrade that you can get there. That'll let you get a lot of other upgrades in the coming future. Others like to tackle on Elephant. I forget what his name is. Elephant. Flame Mammoth, sorry. I thought it was Elephant something. Anyway. So some people go there. If you're following weakness order, however, and you want to get through the game relatively easy, you do want to go and take on this guy here. Spark Mandrill. AKA Spark Mandrill, the person that has Spark Mandrill syndrome, or known as Spark Mandrill syndrome in the X series. We'll see exactly what that is when we get there, but yeah, he's gonna be the next person I tackle here. Let's go. Spark Mandrill. Shouldn't have taken the damage. Got these little spark things going across. Gotta dodge. They're relatively easy to get up to dodge. There we go. Smash that X button. Oh. There we go. Got him. Aw, darn it. Oh, the lights go out here? Interesting. There's a mechanic in this game. No! Oh. Game. Yeah, that almost got me there. Yeah, a little bit of a bastard move there. Yeah, gotta be very careful of that. Oh, we survived. And get to fight our first sub-boss. Proper mini-boss. I don't know his name. Come on. Oh, he's wrecking me. He might win. Oh, he won. Dang. This stage I normally don't tackle this way, but just to go over weakness order, I wanted to. You'll almost always be able to dodge him. Aw, come on. Come on. There we go, got him. A little tricky, especially since that was more of an upgraded form of him. So here is the enemy in his little gimped form, I guess. Basically, the more noticeable thing is that he doesn't have that lightning attack that goes all the way down to the ground. It just simply puffs out smoke, and that's it. So now all you need to do is just worry about him running into you and getting stuck with those bubbles. That's pretty much it. He's a pretty easy fight, especially with any extra weapons you may have. But yeah, let's get back to the regular action. But we got through it. So there you go. Got to show off a higher version of him. Normally he's not that hard. I could have used one of my special weapons to help make it easier to fight him, but I'm gonna save all the special weapons for the boss. You'll see why. You don't know. Anyway, we got these guys. Could run by them, but I'm hoping that they would drop some health, which one of them did. Yay. Okay. There we go. Extra life. That's what an extra life looks like. I know I kind of sped through it a little too fast last time. Now, we're supposed to go down here, but up here, aha, secret. And then that secret is, well, in order to get it, you gotta do a dash jump off the wall here. And you gotta do it at the precise spot. There we go. And now, we got more vitality for our health. Now this guy is tricky because he's gonna follow us wherever movements we make up there. But, easy to fool. There we go. So, yeah, more vitality. Also, a little, well, I didn't work out there as well, but you can shoot through some materials, allowing you to do damage to enemies that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. And definitely do a charge shot right here. I knew he was somewhere. And then I think it's right here. Yep. And yep. Dang it, I didn't. Okay. Kinda lucky there. Also I'm just doing some dashes there. To get across those gaps a lot faster. Now here comes the part where we actually use our little special shotgun. Ice shotgun. Yeah, it just says ice in the menu there. And I forgot to actually go over the menu here. The menu there shows our lives in the bottom right, our health, sub-T, or sub-tanks we have, which we haven't gotten any, as well as the ability to escape, which I don't know why that looks like an ability, but whatever. We could escape from some places just using this, but only after we've beaten them. So only after we've beaten them can we actually escape and use that. And then we can also switch between special weapons we have from bosses that we've defeated. So in this case, I'm going to leave it on ice. But you can also switch to them using the L1, R1, or RL if you're using NES, SNES. They want to fire it. But that's what the ice shotgun does. It fires and bounces off and does even more, spreads out and does into like separate little pellets that can go through certain objects. Very kind of useful. Not the most broken one, but it is the most broken against this guy, Spark Mandrill. And you'll see why in literally less than a second. Whew, that was a hard fight. Hard fight. Yeah, he's really a cakewalk to take down. Otherwise, he does that charging punch, he climbs the ropes up top, and he shoots those purple... This purple ability that we're about to get, called Electric Spark. So yeah. Alright. Moving on to the next guy. So I'm actually going to cut it off here. I'm going to release probably about 5 parts total, just because of the length of the video would otherwise be too enormous for anybody to really enjoy thoroughly. So thanks for watching. I'll have part 2 hopefully out either today or in the next couple of days. But thanks for watching, and see you next time. Ace flying out.